Hi there and welcome back to Kitten School. It's been a couple of weeks since our last video, but if you think we've been laying around in the hammock with a cold drink, you are mistaken, because it is kitten season and we are full of foster kittens right now. This is the time of year that kittens come out of the woodwork. The mama cats have all of their litters and people find them and take them into the shelter. And it's really hard for foster folks because we want to help as many as we can, but we've got limited space. So we're constantly trying to educate people about spaying and neutering and also trying to recruit more foster parents. I've got kittens of all ages, and most are here because they need a little bit more time to grow before they can be adopted. But one of our kittens has broken out with a severe case of ringworm. This is a fungal infection. It is not a worm, and it's generally not harmful, even though it looks awful. But it takes a long time to treat. Clara's ringworm came on really fast. I almost think she had some kind of immune response because I've never really seen ringworm this bad on a kitten before. Miraculously, none of her 4 brothers got it at all, only her. So Clara has to be separated from the rest of the kittens because ringworm is very contagious. And everyone has to have lime dip baths twice a week. Hopefully, along with some oral and topical medication, this will help eliminate the ringworm. But Clara's gonna be here at Kitten School for quite a while until she recovers. I also took care of 6 bottle babies while their foster mom was out of town, and they're so sweet. All gray tabbies, and they needed feeding every few hours, and they needed to be simulated to pee-pee, and then they also needed their little bums washed occasionally. So bottle babies are a lot of work, but it really is a pleasure watching them grow. At least once a week, I try to get out in my community and help trap feral cats so that they can get fixed. It's called TNR, and it's one of my biggest passions. We're always going to have a problem with unwanted cats and kittens if we don't control our cat population. Most TNR kitties get released back into the community after they're fixed, but sometimes you catch a kitten like this little guy we caught last week. This is Henry. He's only about 2 months old, and even after a few days of being with me, he is friendly and purring and playing. So he's gonna stay, and we'll get him fixed and then find him a forever home. While there's mostly joy in fostering, there are times when your heart can get broken, and last week mine did because I lost little 5-week-old Genta. He had been brought to me by another foster because his litter mates were nursing on his genitals. Kittens have a strong instinct to nurse, and orphan kittens will often nurse on something that resembles their mother. And it isn't uncommon for kittens to sometimes suck on one of their own siblings, and this can be really dangerous. If you're able to separate the kitten from its litter mates in time, often the tissue that's been damaged can heal itself and the kitty is fine, and that's what I was really hoping for Genta. He seemed to do okay, and then I realized he was not able to pee. I rushed him to the vet, but there was nothing the vet could do. Even surgery at his age and size was not an option. So we had to make the terrible decision to euthanize this beautiful, sweet little boy. And it was a pretty horrible day. I'm just so glad that we were able to give him so much love in his short life and that he did not have to suffer. Genta, you were taken from us way too soon, but we loved you every second you were here. I think the best way to honor cats we love, like Genta, is to work hard to make lives for all cats the best that they can be. And so that's what gets me out of bed in the morning. There's so many things going on in the world every day that you can feel sad or hurt or angry about. But Doing small things to help other people or animals, that can go a long way in helping yourself too. So today, just go out and do something nice for someone, or even say something nice to someone. Be patient with someone who might be having a bad day. And of course, don't forget to give your favorite kitty a big hug. As always, thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, be sure to pounce on that subscribe button and join the Kitten School family.
Kitten School is the place to be. Subscribe now!